I'd like you to do is I'd like you to click on the title, and we're going to add the title something about cliches. So cliches, old to new. Okay? And once you've done that, we're going to add a new slide. So you can right click on the slides and choose new slide. We're then going to get rid of a lot of the stuff on this page. So we're going to click on it and choose delete. So click on it and hit the delete key, right click and just choose cut. So once we've got a completely blank slide, we're going to go up and choose the insert text tool and create a text box up in this corner. And if you can see the width and height, you want the height to be about 9 centimeters and the width to be about 11.5. And so this will be our original cliche. So we're just going to type that here right now, original cliche. And then we're going to have a picture. So what we want to do is have a 4 corners approach to this. So we're going to have 4 separate corners. Each one is going to have a different thing in it. So if we go with the cliche as cuddly as a kitten, I'm going to pull in a picture of a kitten to go in one corner. I'll pull in a picture to go in the other corner. So the rules for this assignment are that you have to use the 4 corners. So your original cliche is going to go in one corner, which we said was it's going to be as cuddly as a kitten. And we're going to make that nice and big. We're going to change that text size all the way up to, see what works. Try 48 to begin with. That's nice and big. Now we're going to go down to the bottom corner and use a new text box. And in this one we're going to type our new cliche. So instead of as cuddly as a kitten, which is pretty bland, as we discussed yesterday, we're going to have whatever we came up with as a replacement. So as cuddly as the world's fluffiest pillow made from the hair of the extinct kittinus fluffigus. So, as cuddly as the world's fluffiest pillow made from the hair of the extinct kittinus fluffigus, which would obviously be the most fluffy thing in the world. Now that's too big. I'm going to bring the size down and we'll try 36 this time. There we go. So experiment with the size of the text to make sure you've got it right. Now, I keep talking about this 4 corners approach. What I mean by that is if you pretend that your screen is divided up. I'm going to actually do this, but you don't have to. We have one line, two lines. So It's not quite even, but it gives you the idea. So in the top corner, you've always got your cliche. So this is always going to be original cliche. And this one is going to be rewritten cliche. And these two are always going to be pictures. You can have two pictures on your screen. They don't have to be the same picture, and they can take up as much of that box as you want. What you cannot do is have hundreds and hundreds of pictures on there, okay? You just can have one in each of the two corners. This is to stop it from getting cluttered. Now, once we've got that, we're going to draw an arrow, and then you see this green dot at the top. This is the rotation, so we can rotate the arrow around so it points towards our rewritten cliche. And if we can, we need to move our rewritten cliche down so that we can see it. And so each slide will look like this, sort of. We'll have the two pictures, the original cliche, the arrow pointing towards the rewritten cliche. Now, if you think it looks dull at the moment, what we can do is we can add animations. So if we click on the animations ribbon, we can have it blinds in. So we can have a look and see what happens when we do that. It should just come in through blinds. Let's try that. There we go. And so we can add these effects to each of the elements. I'm moving it, I didn't mean to move it. We can add these to each of the elements on the page, each of the different pictures and each of the different pieces of text. And we can do different things for different ones. And then to move between slides, we can use transitions. Transitions basically show a difference between two slides. So if we play it right now, we'll see the first slide come up. Oh, we should have done. We'd started from the beginning. Okay. So we see the second slide move out like the opening of elevator doors. So that gives it a nice feel. And when we share them with the rest of the class, we'll have all these wonderful different animations and transitions that we can use. Now, if you're thinking that the white background I've asked you to use to begin with looks a bit bland, you can go over to themes. And on themes, you can experiment with different ones. So you can try and see what it would look like if you chose different things. Not all of them will be for you. In fact, some of them might not make it look all that good. So try and see which ones you think work. What we don't want to do is to have lots and lots of crazy colors, or weird things going on. So, I hope that's understandable, and if there are any questions, you can come and find me as we're going through the video, or as we're going through the class. But otherwise, good luck, and get on. You can go on and get on with your work now.